Live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Flipside. I'm Sam.
I'm JT, and I'm on the wrong side of the table.
You are. I mean, that's just the way things go.
It's perfect.
That's just the way things go. Jessie feels the same way whenever she's sitting on one side or the other of me. So that's just the way it is. We are playing Viking Route or Route. How do you say that?
I say route.
You say route?
Yep.
I think that's how you're supposed to say it. Because root is is R-O-O-T.
That's what I would think. But yeah, I say that's route.
This is route. But anyway, Viking Route. This is a cooperative game where we are trying to navigate our Drakkar through the seas in order to complete objectives of the scenario.
There you go.
This scenario is Niflheimer, in search of Balder.
Niflheimer.
Niflheimer.
Nice. That's my next dog's name. Come here, Niflheimer.
Niflheimer, come here.
Yep.
So, Balder, the most beautiful of the gods, because he's bald.
No.
Yeah.
No.
The most beautiful of the gods has been captured by Hela, the goddess of death. He is held prisoner in a deathly slumber on Niflheimer in a hidden location. Find the magic stones and you will find Balder. Rescue him and he will be a valuable ally against Loki. But remember, in this cursed place, falling asleep means risking never waking up again. So, we are going to be battling Hela. I'll go ahead and put it down on the bottom screen real quick so that you guys can see the layout. So Hela is over here, and of course I do want to mention right now, yeah, there you go. I do want to mention right now that this is a prototype. So all of the components may or may not be in their final state. Just realize that because this is a prototype copy of the game. All right, so we're going to be battling Hela. Now Hela is off the board right now, but there are going to be some cards, specifically the Fate cards over here, that will tell her to come, and when she enters the board, she actually shows up on the Drakkar.
She's cool.
And she will randomly be put into a spot on the Drakkar. We have to roll a six-sided die, basically, and just go there. And if she's in a spot where one of our Vikings are, when she's activated, if she's already there, she puts them to sleep, and then they can't act. And
then you die.
And another thing is, which you're going to love,
No,
the person who is asleep can't talk to the rest of the people until they wake up again.
In real life?
In real life.
Because Airwolf is not going to be talking.
IRL. You know, he's stoic anyway. It's all right.
That's right.
Anyway, but in order to wake them up, have you ever played freeze tag?
Yes.
When you were a kid? That's basically how you go wake somebody up. You have to have your Viking go to wherever they are, spend an action and a clan spirit thing, and they'll wake back up, and then they can act as normal again.
You're okay.
But that's what she does. Now, one of the ways we can lose is if all four of our Vikings are asleep at the same time. That's one of the scenario-specific ways that we can lose.
Gotcha.
Other ways that we can lose are if the boat sinks. So if all 6 areas of the boat have been damaged, the boat sinks and we've lost.
Okay.
Another way we can lose is if one of us dies, loses all of our hearts. The last way we can lose is if the round marker gets all the way over to the last area. The last marker over there, if it gets all the way over there, then we have lost.
So we get to go through this deck 3 times?
Well, we're going to go through it, and then it's going to move, and then you're going to go through it again, and it's going to move, and it's going to go through it again, and it's going to move. So if it goes through, if that marker gets to that last spot over there, we've lost.
All right.
All right. So what are the victory conditions? Well, in this scenario,
we got to put Hela to sleep.
Yeah. Put her to sleep. That's right. In order to escape from Niflheimer, we have to satisfy all 4 of the following conditions simultaneously. The compass must move to the edges of the world, which is the outer rim. The Balder is on board the Drakkar. So we found him. He will show up here, basically, when we have actually found him.
So does he have a little token or something?
Yeah, it's over there.
Oh, he's the little purple token.
Yep.
Got it.
Hela is not on board the Jakar, and no Viking is asleep. If all 4 of those things happen at the same time, we win.
So Balder has to be on there, and we have to escape with everybody awake. No
Yes.
Hela. Got it.
There
And
is...
by the way, he has tons of flowing locks.
Yes, he does.
He's
But
not bald.
that's a wig.
Oh.
He's actually bald. That's why he has the thing. But
Okay.
I'm wondering if, because it says that there is a Edges of the World space. I'm wondering if there is an Edges of the World space on... I'm not seeing it anywhere. So I guess that will come out. Let's see.
You think it's a specific space and not just the edge of the map?
I think it's probably the edge of the map, but
Yeah.
it just the
I
way
basically-
they have it. And again, this is a prototype rulebook, but the way they had it worded here just made it seem
Gotcha.
like...
It's a giant circular waterfall.
Yep, there you go. Oh, the Earth is flat.
No, it's not. It's not shaped like a coin either.
What's that?
It's not shaped like a coin either.
Not shaped like a coin either. All right. Andrew Gunner is here.
Hey,
where
buddy.
my fellow waiters at? Get your kicks on Root Viking sick poop. That doesn't quite work. Poll: would Sam buy a Viking-themed version of Love Letter? No.
Love Letter's supposed to be pretty good. I think
Have
I
you
played
played
one
it?
version of it a long time ago.
No,
But
I don't. I think it's just bleh. Oh man, another Viking game. This man has no depth. Eric says. Eric bringing the charm once again.
yeah.
David says, howdy. Pretty sure he'd buy a Viking-themed version of Uno or Monopoly.
You would.
Maybe. If only just to play it once.
Yeah.
Then I'd probably get rid of it. I've got a Viking-themed bridge in California to sell him if he's interested.
A whole bridge.
A whole bridge. As shallow as the hull of a Viking longship, David says. Sam's mic is not on? That is not true. I'm just not talking into it. Maybe I should...
Is my mic on? La 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 la.
Yeah, yours probably is, but I've just not been talking into it as I normally do because I have it over
Turning the
here and
wrong
I've
way.
been talking that way, yeah. All right, well, that's good. And they're British. So a historical Viking game then. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Half Price Books the other day and someone dumped their Kickstarter Heroescape painted set.
Whew.
Ho ho! That is a lot of money for such a quick turnaround. You got that right. Luke Shires is here. Welcome. Let's see here. What did sounds like JT has the only mic that the Rolling Stones would disagree. I don't know what that means. L Funk, what is up? Liam O'Brien says hello everyone. This looks interesting.
Hello.
Everybody says hello. JT's mic works. Sam's
Yes.
does not.
Yes.
Mine's still not working. Really, Sam? Double check your mic. I'm looking at the thing.
It goes off. Yep.
Test.
Ouch.
It's definitely working. I'm just not talking into it because as soon as I switched it, I started talking over here. So what I'm going to do is...
Well, you can see your bar going up.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Hi there. I'm still awake. My ears say it's off. Maybe his mic isn't synced with the broadcast. Talk.
It's still going over there.
Yeah. Bob. See, look. It's going up.
Yeah.
Maybe it's... I don't know.
Says it's doing fine. I don't know.
So we'll keep going and see what happens.
Here, I'll put mine on this side.
There we go.
Now he'll get a double.
Now we're cooking with peanut oil. All right, so just talking about all of these things that are out here on the board, these little tokens, these are randomly decided where they're put. Each of them have the same back, and then they're randomly put into these different positions and then flipped over. Except for these. These are just goods tokens, and they have that area that's denoted for them on this map.
Okay.
I will say that the prototype here does have 3 boards, and they're all double-sided, so it comes with 6 different boards, one for each of the different monsters that you're going to be...
Is there a different scenario has its own board?
Yes. Yep. Each scenario has its own board. Now, the standalone scenario, you have a deck of cards that you can shuffle and choose what land you're going to be fighting in, and you also have a deck of monsters, and you can shuffle and choose randomly which one you're going to be.
So all those are supposed to be pointing straight in?
Yes, that's correct. That is correct. All right.
All right.
So if you don't know anything about this game, this is all about navigating your Drakkar throughout the seas. Now the Drakkar is represented by the compass that's here on the board. That's the Drakkar's position right now. And all of these little guys, these ravens and the wind figure here, is have magnets in them. And those magnetic fields are affecting which way the compass is going to be pointing. So if we choose to go to the lookout area and change the winds, if we change the direction of the wind like so, then you'll see that the Drakkar is now pointing in a different direction. So that's one of the things that you actually can do. But the ravens will also affect it over here. You can switch them around and move their direction like this, which could change it. You could also move them away, which will also affect it as well. Whenever you go to the lookout point, we'll get to this more later, but those are the two things that you can do at the lookout area. You can choose to affect one of the ravens, in which you can change its direction, and you can change its position up to 2 spaces away. The wind, however, you can choose which way you want her hand pointing, but you can't move her from that central location. But that's what you can do with the
You could spin her all the way around, though, or?
You can.
Okay.
You can. You can choose what direction you want the wind to go in, because that's part of the puzzle that you're trying to figure out. Those are Valkyries. They are bad people.
I thought they were harpies.
No, they're Valkyries.
I see the horse now.
And they're bad guys. They're going to be attacking us, and we'll get to that in just a few minutes. All right, so as we are getting started here, I already mentioned that it is a cooperative game, and let's see here. Who's the publisher? Mike is blinking in and out. Microphone, I meant. Thought they were Weeping Angels. I don't know what's going on with the
They are
microphone.
not Weeping Angels.
No,
Is your
they're
thing
not.
fully plugged in?
Yeah.
I mean, to the top of the
I'll
microphone.
double check. I might even just change the mic, because the incessant nature of
The
those
chat,
that are chatting at us.
they don't even hear you say that, so you can say whatever you want about them.
Well, now my mic is off, so
I know. So you can say whatever you like
say
about them.
whatever I want.
I have to say, I hate wooden dice, but these are the coolest wooden dice I've ever seen.
I do like them
Because they're wooden dice, but everything's wood burned into them. So
Yeah.
like the little skulls and the X's and stuff, they're all wood burned into the dice. So that is pretty freaking cool. Honestly, I don't think I've ever seen that happen. Maybe I have. I don't know. There's another game like that, isn't there?
What's that?
That has wooden dice with that wood burned look, now that I think about it.
I'm sure there probably is, because that's a really popular look, but I don't know.
They're quite cool.
Yeah.
Put a lead weight in them.
We'll call it my special die.
I always get a critical. Always get a critical. My ears say it's off.
Yeah. Okay. How about now? Can you hear me now?
Blah, blah, blah.
Is that better?
It's going up. Say it again.
Hey.
That's moving.
Testy. 1, 2. Testy 1, 2. All right.
Never mind. It's on my end. I am not incessant. You
Much
are
better.
incessant.
You're incessant. No, stay away. Much better. Hey, wooden dice just lost what little respect I had for JT.
Why?
Because you don't like wooden dice.
No, I like
Generally speaking.
I like expensive crystal dice
No, that's true.
and all metal dice. How's that?
Metal dice are awesome.
If I'm gonna be picky, I might as well
Sounds
be
like
really
they're gonna break
picky.
through the table when you roll.
I want dice that are made out of ruby, real ruby.
Woof! All right, you know what you can get them for Christmas now.
Yep, that's what I want for Christmas.
All right, so as I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted by chat saying that they couldn't hear me, which is kind of a weird thing, because they're saying that they couldn't hear me.
They're never rude.
But no,
Oh.
chat's never rude. Come on.
It's good.
All right, so here we go. During the game is played in 4 rounds, basically. You have 1, 2, 3. Well, I guess 3 rounds.
3 rounds. Yep.
3 times through the deck constitutes 1 round. Well, 1 age maybe, because each round is denoted by each of our Vikings taking a Viking phase where we have up to 3 actions to do what we wish, and then after we do a Viking phase, we do a fate phase where we flip a card and follow its icons. The cards can have different things on them. For example, the Drakkar and 2 Valkyrie, which means that the Drakkar will move once based upon what sails we have, how far, and then the Valkyries will act twice. This means that the Drakkar moves once, and then we have a scenario-specific action that happens. So that's what all of these cards have on it. Normally, I don't know what that means. That's a change of the wind, I think. That's the first time I've seen that card. I haven't seen all of the cards of the deck, I guess. But a change of the wind icon, which... I do know what it does. So we'll roll a die, and where her hand is pointing is 1, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have to put it into whatever direction it is.
Right on.
So that's what that one does. So that's what all of these cards do. So it's either going to let us move the Drakkar, make the Valkyries move, or special scenario actions. And the scenario action is what I explained earlier, where if Hela isn't on the board yet, we roll a die, which I have to get now.
Why do you have to get now?
Because it's not in the prototype.
Oh.
I mean, that's 6-sided dice, yes, but
dice?
I mean, it's supposed to have a 6-sided dice.
Keep talking.
If you can go up to Eruption there and just pull the red, I just put it in there. There's one we were using last night as we were playing. But anyway, it's a red 6-sided die. Just lift up the board and you'll see it right in the trench.
Probably a boring one.
There we go.
Prototype be darned.
Yes, exactly. All right, so during the Viking phase, you can, the actions that you have available to you are moving, combating, Drakkar actions, which we'll go over. Each zone has a different action that you can do, or a different number of actions. And then adding a clan spirit to the ship. Adding a clan spirit, they're held in zone 2, but you can be anywhere to add one there. You don't have to be in zone 2 to add a clan spirit. It's kind of like a catch-all that you can do at any point in time. Okay. We can only have a maximum of 4 at any given time, but you'll notice that we can use them for our special abilities, and then there are other things that we may need to do. For example, if one of us goes to sleep because Hela was there, then somebody else can come over there, discard an action, use an action and discard a clan spirit and wake you back up.
Gotcha.
So that's other things that clan spirits can be used for. So basically it's doing your special ability and scenario-specific things that you can do. So you can move, combat, Drakkar actions, or add a clan spirit to zone 2.
Okay.
Moving is simply going from one zone to the next. So zone 2 is adjacent to all the other zones.
Oh,
so,
gotcha.
So you can go from zone 2 to zone 1, or you can go from zone 2 to zone 3, but you wouldn't be able to go to zone 3 to zone 4.
Sure.
You would have to go into zone 2 and so forth. But that's move. If we are next to a place that can be walked on, because other maps will have like islands where some goods might be, you might want to go out there and get those goods. You can disembark the boat and go onto land, and then you can walk on the land normally. 1 adjacent movement per action spent.
You're supposed to debark the wood before you build the boat.
That's true, but sometimes...
Otherwise the bark fills up with water and
see?
rots.
All right, so that's movement. Combat is simply you're going to be rolling the number of dice that's on your board, and you're trying to get let's show these guys. This face right here is just a regular hit. That is a critical hit. Hey, babe. He's okay. Oh, that's right. You have to take him to the vet. That's right. I'm sorry.
He's like, I don't want to go to the vet.
No, that's fine. I appreciate it. Thank you, babe.
Hello.
This is a regular hit. This is a critical hit. and this is a miss. All right. Now, if you are up here, there is a ballista on the front of the ship.
Nice.
And you can fire the ballista up to 2 spaces away. But if there's somebody on the ship, you can't shoot the ballista at somebody that's on the ship. You have to actually go to their area and fight them. But the ballista will reach 2 spaces away from the ship. You can take an action to make it a fiery dart attack, which will mean that
a fiery dart.
Yes,
that's a fiery ballista bolt, man.
That's okay. Yes,
little tiny dart.
What that does is that it gives you the ability during the attack to change a miss into a critical hit.
Oh!
But in order to do that, you would have to flip this back over.
Sure.
And it does take an action to flip it over.
Sure.
To ready it.
Takes
to put
the action to light it.
Yep, exactly. So that's combat. You can generally combat people who we are adjacent to out here, and where you are in the same zone as on our Drakkar.
Okay.
All right, so that's combat. You can fire the ballista up to 2 spaces away. Zone 2, you're going to be able to, what is that symbol? Dadgummit.
Climb a ladder.
Okay, that's where you can get off the Drakkar. So you have to be in zone 2 in order to get off to go.
I don't have to call me stupid.
No, I was calling myself stupid. So when you draw a card, you're going to just basically put it out here, and anybody can use it, but you're making it available. But one of the actions is drawing a card, and then another action that you could use is using a previously drawn card. So you could literally use one action to flip one over, and then I want to use it. So use your next action to do it. Huh. And there's a number of different things here that you can do. So there's things like adding resources, orienting the wind wherever you want, moving the compass to a rune space that doesn't have markers. There's a number of different things that you can do on these cards, but they're all good things. Okay. They're the help of the gods cards. So that's what you could do in 2. So you can disembark or draw one of those cards or use. And
we can only have 2 face up at a time.
That's correct.
Okay.
Zone 3 is the lookout, and that's where you can manipulate the ravens that are around the board. You can only manipulate one, and you have to choose the one you manipulate, and you can't change your mind after that. But once you've chosen, you can both change the direction and move it up to 2 spaces in either direction.
Okay.
Okay. So that's activating a raven. Activating the wind, you can't move her, but you can change her direction however you wish.
Well, it's not what I thought it was going to do. You have to figure out how these work.
I know, that's what I'm saying. You have to.
Hopefully the compass is a little boat or something. Final.
Yeah, that would be cool.
The compass. That would be cool.
That would be cool. All right. The mast here is section 4 or zone 4, and that's where you can choose how fast we're going to be sailing. So if you have this sail up here, we move 1. Mm-hmm. Are you okay over there?
I'm doing good.
You're trying to figure stuff out before we start?
No, I'm figuring out what they work. All right.
All right, so this simply means you're going to move 1. And if you have the battle sail up, that means you're going to move 2.
Yep.
Every time our Drakkar symbol shows up on one of those cards, we move 1 or we move 2, depending on which sail we have up there. All right. Hopefully Jess is okay. I don't know what just happened. So when you choose, you can go to no sail, which means you're not going to move at all whenever those things come up, 1 or 2. It's not like you have to go from 2 to 1 and then from 1 to 0.
Or you don't have to move.
No, you don't have to do that. You can just
choose. But somebody has to go there to change
somebody
it.
Somebody has to go there to change it, yes. That is correct.
That's cool.
So far, this area right here is just the hold.
Yep.
There isn't anything that we can basically do here other than we can pick up one of the items that's here and put it into our backpack. Our backpack can hold a number of resources as there are icons down here. So I think Astrid can hold 2 things and the rest of us can only hold 1.
Yep.
But this is where if we sail through the waters and pick up these things, they'll go directly here, and then we can come here and pick them up and use them.
Okay.
So that's what this is held for. The tiller here, which is zone 6, is the rudder of the ship. And apparently this is the one thing that's kind of backwards, apparently. Or maybe I'm...
Kind of, yeah. Well, it depends, because if you figure if it's behind... But anyways, keep going.
Whenever you come back here and do an action, you can move the tiller marker to one of these 3 areas.
Yep.
And if it's straight on, the marker is just going to follow... In the regular game, it's going to be a red arrow, but north is where so if it's here, you're just going to be going the direction of the arrow.
Straight, so we go to here.
Yep, that's correct. Now, if we move it over this direction, it's going to, we will look at what...
They're driving it like a car. So.
What? Yes, that is correct. Not a boat.
That's fine.
Yeah, but anyway, we'll look at the area that's being pointed to by the arrow, and then go to the one that's right next to it.
Okay.
And then if it's over here, it's the same
there.
thing, just over to the right.
All good.
Yeah. So that's what the tiller does. So the action here is choosing which one of these things you want the tiller to be in.
And if you don't have a driver's license, I'm sorry.
Yep.
Pretend, just do it like you're playing Heat.
All right. So we've already talked about how we lose the game. So we are ready to go. The way you choose, it's a cooperative game, so we can choose who.
But our goal is to go over here, pick up Balder when he arrives.
Well, the first thing that we have to do, first thing we have to do is we have to collect all 3 of these magic stones.
Oh, see, that's
the first thing we have to do. And then Balder will show up here.
Okay.
And then we have to go pick him up.
Okay.
And then we have to have the compass has to be on the
edge
edge of the world.
Yep.
Balder has to be on board.
Nasty sea.
Hela cannot be on board, and none of us can be asleep. And if all 4 of those conditions are met at the same time, we win.
Piece of cake.
But if all four of us are asleep at the same time, we've automatically lost. Yep. If any of us, and if we get to the 4th section over there before we've won, we've lost. And if the Drakkar...
I think they should just let you go until you're the last Viking standing. Because if you get put to sleep, you're out anyway. So
yeah, maybe.
I don't think they need that one person dies, you're out thing. But that's cool. All right, let's do it.
I know a little incessant. He's sitting right over there. Never rude? I beg to differ, and I'm doing my best, Eric says. Oh, I'm late, Victoria says. Well, no problem. Didn't miss much, Birchman says. Let's see.
You're going to kill me.
Adrian Wong.
Hola.
Dudes, don't rock the boat. Save Balder. Idris Elba needs no saving.
Well, we'll find out. What do you mean, Idris Elba?
All right.
Is he Balder in a movie?
Idris Elba? I don't know that he was Balder anywhere.
You're thinking of Heimdall.
Yes.
Heimdall, not Balder.
Yeah. This is a different person. All right.
Balder's a brat.
Well,
according to God of War.
Yes.
Anyways, all right, let's do it.
So, you can go first. Whenever you choose, you can choose one of your Vikings to go first, and to denote that they've gone, you just move their token off.
Okay, we get 3 actions?
Yes. Up to 3.
But we have to wait until this goes off before our ship actually moves.
That is correct. So we get to kind of plan what direction we think it's going to move in, because if you'll notice...
This doesn't give you direction.
It doesn't give you direction. It just tells you that it's going to move. So right now, we're not going anywhere because our sail isn't up. But if we... Another thing
what are those things?
Yep. These areas here are fog areas. So if we end our movement in that fog area, we're going to take this little fog token here and place it on top of... and we have to remember what direction we're headed in.
Okay.
And all that kind of stuff.
Everything's straight. I think the hardest part is not messing with those guys. Or anybody.
Or at some point we are going to have to mess with them so that we're pointing in the right direction.
Well, I know, but which way do we want to go? We want to go that way? Or we want to go that way fast?
Well, we do have to make... these Valkyries will be very... We can't actually kill the Valkyries. We can just fend them off. Whenever you hit a Valkyrie with a regular hit, they'll be pushed back 1 space.
Okay.
So if they're on the boat, they'll be pushed back into a space that's adjacent to the boat. If they're already adjacent to the boat, you push them 1 way away from the boat.
Okay.
If you get a critical on them, you can place them on a rune area that is anywhere on the board, but doesn't have another piece in it.
What's a rune area?
Those things.
Oh, gotcha. So they're starting areas.
Yes.
Okay. So anyways, back to. Oh, should we turn this boat around and go that way or what?
Sure, there's one. I mean, there's our first token right over there. So, I mean, we could go over here, but, I mean, the way the Valkyries fanned out, you know, it doesn't matter what direction we're headed in. We're gonna get probably hit with Valkyrie pretty quick.
So I get 3 actions.
Yes, sir.
So you have to turn it. No. All right.
Well, no, I mean, one of these cards is going to get turned over at the end of your turn.
Well, at the end of my turn?
Yep.
Oh, I thought it was the end of all 4 turns.
Ooh, everybody takes a Viking phase. Everybody takes a Fate phase. Everybody takes a Viking
that's
phase.
even better.
Yeah.
All right. So I need to turn that thing. But to turn it, I have to do what?
If you go to the lookout.
I gotta go to the lookout.
If you go to lookout area, and you have to go here to actually change the change.
So what happens if I hit one of these things?
You will take damage.
Seriously?
Yeah, we'll run the ship aground. Yes.
Well, but I don't even know how to flip this thing around yet.
Well,
all
look,
right.
Watch.
All right, so I'm going to get us a card.
Even if you just turn the direction without moving him, you see that it's going to move this. Yeah.
I understand that. Okay.
All right. What you going to do?
All right. Well, first of all,
who's doing it first?
She better do it.
Astrid?
Astrid's going to do it first.
All right, so she's going to move from zone
Astrid
2.
Astrid is going to, no, first she'll grab as a card.
Okay. So one
she
card
doesn't
comes
do much
out.
anyways.
Elven Oars.
Move
the compass 1 space in a direction of your choice.
Sure. I'm going to spend it. That'll be another action.
That's 2 actions, so you have a third.
No, then I got to, I want to do that.
Yeah.
But I need to turn this ship first. All right, put me... Oh, but the ship's not going to move without a sail.
That's correct.
Oh, jeez. I dig that. I dig it. Fine, I'm going to do that anyways.
Okay. So that's your second action?
Yep. What happens if we fall off the map?
We won't actually fall off the map. We will just take a damage. If we have to move into an area that is off the map or on the land, moving into a land area, we don't do those things, but we take a damage instead. And it's randomly determined by the die.
All right, and then I will, as my third action, I want to put one of our little tokens out there.
Okay. Yep. So your first action was to do this. Second action was to do this. And third action is to put that out there.
That's it.
Clan Spirit token.
And then I flip one of these?
Yep.
Yeah. Come on, Hela. All right.
All right, so this means that we move the ship, but there's no sail, so we don't go anywhere. And we're going to do this, which is great.
Of course it is.
If Hela is not on the Drakkar, place her in a random zone.
All right, well, don't be 2.
Okay, it's 1.
Okay. Well, how do we get her off the Drakkar?
We have to go hit her.
She's sitting on the ballista.
I know! So we got to go up to zone 1 and punch her in the face.
And by we mean you.
Yes, that's probably true.
I do get a reroll if I spend our little token.
That is correct, yeah. All right.
So to knock her off the ship, what do we have to get?
Well, we have to... If we get a regular hit, we knock her back onto... She's like the Valkyries.
Oh, but into the water.
Yeah, into the water. But if we get a critical hit on her, she gets put back on her sheet.
Okay. Which would be better, right?
Which would definitely be better, because the only reason it can come out again is with one of those lightning bolts.
Okay.
But if she's on the board, she'll just come right back. I don't know. I don't know which is better.
Okay.
All right. So do you want Orwolf to go punch her in the face?
If you want me to.
Yeah. You've got the ability to reroll, which gives you the better choice.
But that's only 1 action.
Yep.
So it would be a move so I should do something else first. Should I give us another one of those things first?
It wouldn't hurt.
Okay. Fling.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go up there and punch her.
All right.
As long as she doesn't
That's
put me to
one,
sleep.
and then 2. Well, she won't put you to sleep as long as she doesn't activate while you're in there.
What activates her? That thing?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So I need a critical. And there's not a critical. There's a hit. Oh, sorry.
So
There's a
you
hit.
could pay 1 and re-roll that.
Do you want me to? Is it worth it? All right, do it.
If you're trying to get a critical, yeah.
Okay. Pay 1. There it is.
Got him. So this goes back to her sheet.
Get off my boat. That's
All
what I'm
right.
saying.
That was
my
1, 2, 3, yeah?
Yep, now I gotta do this.
Yep.
That's not right. Okay, bring her back.
Oh, crap. Re-roll it.
And the boat's not moving.
Boat's not moving. We're just sitting here fighting Hella, apparently. 6. All the way
6.
back here on the tiller.
This is not great. Thanks, Hella. All right, I'm in.
All right. So she's not doing anything bad right now.
Nope, we're just
Back
out there
there.
floating in the sea.
Exactly.
Somewhere.
So
Flokies are floating around on there giggling.
let's see. All right. So Helga, I think, is going to. Oh wait, you moved. Helga's going to come here, and we will put. We've got to get moving here.
You're gonna run us into a mountain.
Not yet.
Here we go. Way to go, Helga.
Actually, no. Yeah, you're right. Because I won't be able to. I won't be able to. We'll just go 1.
Okay, that's 1,
All right.
2.
So that's 1, 2, and then 3.
Did you spend one of those when I re-rolled?
No, but okay. I'll put it back now. So that's, and now flip a card.
All right.
All right. So it moves 1, and we can choose. Do you want to go there or there?
We want to go here, right?
Yeah, probably. So that goes there. That's good. And then Valkyries move 1 toward that ship.
All Valkyries?
Yep, all Valkyries.
Okay.
Move 1 toward the compass. That's that. And now Kuba is the last one. And I think Kuba is going to...
Just leaving Hella on our ship. You need to spin this around.
Well, I've only got one
You
thing
need to
to
spin this around.
I'm
then.
going to.
No, that's right.
I'm going to
Get us
go
away from that Valkyrie.
I'm going to go 1, 2. I wonder.
Oh, you're changing the wind.
Maybe. I mean, is it going to? Yeah, it is. So I think I'm gonna.
Well, I wasn't thinking we could change the wind that way. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can change it any way you want. You got to aim at a circle. Or do you? Right there.
Right there, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, of course, we're going to go into the fog.
That's okay.
That's all right. We don't care about fog.
There we go. That was 1, 2, 3. So now another card.
All right. Well, now she's going to go.
But
So our
we
ship
go
goes
1.
that way.
Yeah.
And it's now in the
Fog
fog.
goes in there, and then she moves. Hold on. If she is on the without awake Vikings, move her to a zone with an awake Viking of your choice.
Oh, any zone?
It says of our choice. So
who's that on the? Is that Astrid that's on the ship? Put her on 2 then.
put her on 2.
Yeah, because she's the easiest for us to get to.
Okay. There you go.
So then she puts Astrid to sleep?
No. That's the action. If she was already in a zone there that has a Viking that's awake, then she puts the Viking asleep. But if she has to move in any way, shape, or form,
maybe you should put her up in front with Urwolf.
so that he can,
So you can
punch
attack
her in
her.
the face.
Because it's our turn. We're starting over, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, so we only got to go through that deck 3 times.
Yep.
Woo, doggy. So far, we're just kind of floating around. We landed in the...
I think we each get 4 turns. I think that's what it is.
Man, all right. Let's do it. Okay. So we want to start with Urwolf?
Power of the Wind? Is this X-Men?
I want to use the...
What is the player count for this game? 4. There is a 5th player, board and token that's in the thing, but that might be like an expansion or something to that effect.
All right.
Who knows?
So, yeah, let's go with him first. We got plenty of stuff to do. So I'm going to hit her. Get off my boat. Get off my ballista. That's what I think. Oh. Ooh, look at that. That's bad. I'm going to spend one of these.
The bad mama jamma.
To reroll 1 dice. I rolled 2 of those.
Oh, you roll 2 X's?
2 X's. Dang. The one was not an X at first. And then it got cocked. Well, that's 2 X's. That means I failed.
Well,
So can I attack again?
Yes. You can do the same action.
That was my first action.
Okay.
I'll waste my whole day up here fighting this chick. All right, so that will knock her off the ship.
And it'll knock her 2 spaces away.
Oh, it will?
Yes.
Fine, let's do it.
Okay.
It doesn't seem like she's that bad.
Yeah. All right, so which direction? We'll go
This
1,
way,
2?
yep, sure.
All right, there we go.
Swim. Swim, lady, swim.
I think she's floating.
I'll make her swim.
All right.
Okay.
That was
2. It's over my 3rd one. I'm going to fire up that crossbow.
Okay. You can also fire at anybody in range, and it's up to 2. So you can fire at her or her. It just depends. You can fire at both of them.
What do I
actually.
get to fire with? My attack again? My attack
Yeah, you
stat?
roll your 2 dice. And you also have your same precision ability as well.
All right, I'm going to fire at that Valkyrie. Why not? I'm not doing anything productive here.
Okay.
I'm running the front of the ship.
Oh, you can split that up. You can say she goes back to her card and she goes back 1.
I can shoot at multiple people?
Yep.
Pow, 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 pow.
Yep.
Fine. I'm not going to complain.
There you go.
Okay. That was our wolf's turn.
And flip a card.
All right, well, we're moving, and the Valkyrie are moving too.
Okay, so
we pull
that
this
comes off, and it goes in the direction. I think it's splitting.
It is.
So we'll go this way. Because we're trying to get to that.
Now we need to flip our ship around.
Yes, we do.
And then they each move 2?
Yep.
Can they land on a place with the thing
Yeah,
on
but
it?
they don't get it. They just take the shortest route.
Oh, and this one moves 2 as well.
Yep.
All right, well, they're moving in. We're 1 space away from our magic stone.
Our first magic stone.
Don't
we have
mess
to
it
get
up.
3 of
This
them
is you.
suckers. All right, just Urwolf went.
Yep. I'm saving Astrid for something important.
All right, I'm gonna do Kuba first, and I think Kuba is already in the lookout. So his first action is does this?
Bring it closer and see if you can pull it.
Oh, I guess I'm going to choose to do this.
Yeah.
1, 2, and then.
Yeah, indeed.
What in the world did that just do?
Well, once you go past the 50% line on the mark, then you're going to push instead of pull.
So if that's putting us where we can... No, it's coming this way, isn't it?
Yeah. You were closer than that. You were on a split there earlier.
Like that, right?
I don't think that's a split. You might have to go 1 back. I thought if we pulled hard enough, it would do it, but
that looks like a split to me.
no, it's pointing at that one.
Really? All right. Well, we'll leave it there.
Definitely pointing at that one.
Yep. Well, point the other direction.
What in the world is going on with this compass? Literally, we gotta be right on the edge.
All right, that's fine. Let's just do that. That was my first action. We'll get there. I think. My second action is
what do they consider a split? Let me see those.
If it's pointing in the middle.
Right in the middle?
Yeah, if it's pointing in the middle. Yeah, okay.
All right. Close, but no cigar.
So second and third, I don't know if that would be a good thing, but I think I'm just gonna go
You can't turn the boat.
second And then third is going to be to do this. Call. Move the Jakar up to 2 spaces toward the green raven.
What's the green raven? Oh, yeah.
So, all
interesting.
Right. So that was my 3 actions. Flip a card.
Now Astrid's going to do her thing. Okay, we have to move the ship.
So it goes 1 in the direction that is, yep.
And aiming is right at it now.
See, if we would have just had the 2 on there. Dang it.
And then we got this, and this.
Yep.
So now it's pointing us at it.
Yep.
So I was actually going to use Astrid's special ability, but now I don't need to.
Uh-huh.
Because I can reuse this card.
Right.
So instead, I'm going to let you go first.
Ooh, okay, so Kuba went, so Helga is going to go. And
now, do we just have to go over the top of it? Like if we were moving fast, would it still count to pick up?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, if we move through it or if we end on it, we get to pick it up.
Okay.
The only spots that matter for ending is those fog spots.
Fogs. So you never really told me what these do. What is
Okay, sorry. Food gives you +1 health if you eat it.
Heals you.
Yes.
Okay.
These materials will help us repair a damaged portion of the ship.
Okay.
And then these combat discs will give us 1 critical hit.
Oh, 1 critical hit.
During combat, which is important because in order to defeat Hela, we actually have to... where is it? Maybe it's not Hela, it's somebody else. Yeah, it's somebody else. But sometimes you have to roll 2 criticals in 1 single combat in order to defeat the character that's out there.
All right.
But, okay. So, where was I? I was seeing what Helga was going to do. Do you want to just leave the sails at 1? Because that's all we need right now?
Yeah, it is all we need right now.
Okay.
But if we go 2, we'd go 1, and then wherever it aims after that, right?
But that could be off, which would give us a damage.
Oh, does that give us a damage too?
Yep.
Man!
It does.
Everything gives us damage.
All right, so if we're set, I'm just going to go 1 and 2, and then I'm going to shoot at these Valkyries that are out here. And hopefully...
good idea.
You know what I'm going to do, though?
Nope.
No, I'm not going to do that. Okay, here we go. That's a hit and a miss. So we will just push this person back 1.
Okay, now it's your turn.
Yep.
All right, the boat moves, and then
fart
what's her name goes nuts.
So we got, yep. Well, that makes sense, though, because that goes right in here.
Yep, we grabbed a stone. She got mad.
She got pissed.
So
all right. Which I just moved out of, so nothing happens there. But now we have to go to, we have a second thing to do, so now we have to go somewhere. And this really sucks.
You could go here, right?
Yeah, but I
you
think...
put him to sleep. Or does it put everybody to sleep?
With an awake Viking, move her to his own. Viking, with at least 1 Viking, that Viking falls into Hela's death sleep, they can no longer take action. So I don't think she can do multiples at the same time.
So if she can put him to sleep, then she can wake. It's her turn next, so she can wake him up.
Oh, he'll be put to sleep, and now I can't talk to you.
He can't, but she can.
Yes.
All right. That was pretty funny. So now it's my turn, Astrid's turn.
Is this a Kickstarter exclusive, or will it be generally available? I don't
probably depend on how well it's received and if they can build a big enough run.
I don't think Ares usually does Kickstarter exclusive stuff. I'm pretty sure that if they do a Kickstarter of it, they're going to make enough copies to have it readily available in retail as well. But I don't know for sure. That's just what I think.
This is nasty because I need to turn the boat around. Otherwise, it's going to go off the edge. All right.
Vanessa says, I'm all thrown off with Sam being on that side.
Yeah, I know. I like this side. It's a new
All right,
perspective.
so you used an action
Yep.
and a clan spirit token.
Oh, no. I used one of those too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That means my second action is going to be to go here. Because I got to figure out how to turn this ship around before we die. I'm going to do that. Maybe I'll do that. Should I do that? Or is that going to run us right into a Valkyrie?
It runs, yeah, there you go.
Okay. That's my 3 actions.
All right, flip it.
She's still on her boat. Oh my gosh. Okay, well the boat's going to move 1. And it's still looking good, but she gets to activate twice.
Whoa. Okay, so that means that he's going to go back to sleep again.
Nighty night.
And then who else?
Push her up there. She's only gets 1 move,
3
right?
or 1.
1.
And then we'll smack her in the face.
Then we'll smack her in the face.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Who wants? You want Helga to take first? Ladies first.
Sure. If you want to
All
go for it,
This
get it.
goes over there. All right. So I'm going to try to punch her in the face again.
We need to raise the sails, baby.
Oh, that's a hit. So that will push her off the boat.
Behind us.
Yep. And then
Hopefully.
I'm going to shoot the ballista at her.
What happens if you knock her off the...
Oh, the leash. Very good question. Oh, thank you. Let's see. Leash is a very good question.
I know, and I really need that.
I don't know where the leash is.
You don't
Look
wanna,
underneath my sweaters over
You don't
there.
want to walk to my truck, do you?
Oh, no, there it is, right.
Oh, you lucky.
Okay, you're lucky. Come on, Bubbles.
All right, pushed her away once again.
You'll have to move the cheese and crackers so they're not walking the vehicle.
Yep.
That's
I
fine.
don't even think they're in the...
They are.
Let's put them over here so I can eat them.
Yeah, go ahead. Those are actually those are just saltines, but we put olive oil and ranch dressing or ranch powder on them.
What?
So they're
modified saltines.
modified saltines.
All right. Well, is that your...
That is the end of my.
only
Oh
2
wait, I
actions.
got. Yeah, that was 2 actions. So
Let's try it.
I might as well just go ahead and take another shot because
supposed to be
everybody's
talking.
still within range, right? Yes. So this is going to go over here, and she's going to go back off. Helga with the artillery.
All right. Ship's going to move here. Oh, now the wind's doing crazy stuff. The Valkyrie are coming.
1, 1, and 1. We've been. I'm not
Don't
going to say
even
it.
say it.
I'm
What
not going
are
to
you
say it.
talking about?
I'm not going to say it.
Silly. Silly kid.
Jesse is unleashed, Doug says. Wave as you pass Spokane. He says to Doug.
Oh,
Luke says to
nice.
Doug.
All right.
Americans eat some weird stuff, and their chocolate bars suck. Derek, do you have to be so controversial? I mean, come on. You're just
good.
in Canada. You're kind of like America adjacent, dude.
I'm going to shoot a Valkyrie. Although I probably need those things. But I'm going to do that. Unless that's only 1.
Yep.
Then I'm going to walk out and wake that dude up with our last... Yep.
There we go. Kuba's like, I feel better now. Alrighty.
That wasn't much of a turn. Oh my goodness gracious.
I shouldn't even have thought it.
3.
All right.
1, 2, 3. Because can they go over
Yep.
those?
Yeah. No, they can't go over those.
1, 2, 3. And that means 1, 2, 3.
Yep. Okay, so it goes on to a random area. So roll the die.
I don't want to roll the die.
3. Boom. All right. So when when she activates again, if she's there, she's going to we get a damage.
Damage.
We lose one of our hearts. Yeah.
Right.
Alrighty. And Orwolf is gone. Helga is gone. So Kuba can go before he goes to sleep again. Let's. He's only got one die for combat, so I don't know that he's really that great. Do we wanna maybe move our battle mast out?
Maybe we might run right into another Valkyrie, but yeah. I don't know. He might have to.
Well,
Ooh, you could use that.
move the Jakar to space. Ooh. Well, it does
Still
put
close, but then
Yeah.
we get our movement too.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do that because it's basically one action. So that's one.
Pretty good snack.
Yeah. See, one. Did it move?
Oh,
Nope. Still
It
going
doesn't
straight.
matter.
Oh, it doesn't
Two
matter.
towards
Yeah.
the green, maybe.
Two towards the green. Correct. All right. So that's 1, 2, and then I think we'll go in here. Well,
you can do it.
you think?
I don't know. No, I don't know.
Because I don't think we can use that thing if
While she's there.
there's an enemy
Yeah.
there. So I think we
That
have to
makes
knock
sense.
him out first.
Yeah. Either knock him out or grab a thing, maybe. I don't know.
Yes!
Oh, look at that!
Way over here. How about that?
Wow.
Kuba.
He's not completely worthless.
Kuba.
Okay, well, our ship is going to go into the fog. And you notice where we're aiming.
Yep.
A bad way. And the Valkyries are going to come visit.
So, let's see. 5.
5. Uh-oh. He's trying to steal our magic stone.
Nothing happens. And
Okay. That means Astrid's left.
Astrid is up.
Okay, well,
Coffee
I guess
crisps are delicious.
I'm in a good place to turn this ship around, but I don't know. So if I flip this around that way, right? I should go that way.
I guess.
Because I'm not supposed to see this, right? I can't
Correct.
see.
I mean, we can see which way it's moving, yeah?
No,
But, I
I can't see
mean,
nothing.
we don't know exactly where the arrow is.
Completely fog. I can tell where the
Okay,
arrow
go ahead.
is.
You just do you.
All right, here we go. Watch this, guys. Bam! Let's see what happens. Look at that thing go nuts. I don't know. Where's it going? I don't know. Anyways, I did my fog. I did the fog.
Yep, that's good.
All right, there's one.
You want to step on it?
Huh?
Where,
I can't get
Who
there.
is this, Astrid?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you just did
I'm just
one
gonna
action.
come out on the main board
Yeah.
and then add one of these.
Okay.
I think. Should I add one of those?
Yes.
Yeah, we should add.
All
Okay.
right.
Well, that was Astrid's turn. All right. The wind. Uh-oh.
Wind changes, so roll.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Look what I did.
And it goes top to bottom as well.
Huh?
It goes top to bottom as well, so you have
I
to
know.
change the wind before we
I
move.
know.
3.
1, 2, 3. Didn't change nothing.
Oh, cool. All right. Well, we're too far away from it to be...
Okay, so but we can go here.
Yes. And it just goes into our hold.
I'm throwing food at the Valkyrie.
Yep.
I don't know why it's a Valkyrie. Don't the Valkyrie, they don't work for Hela. They work for...
Well, no, the Valkyrie are in every scenario. And they're taking people to Valhalla. So,
Oh, they're trying to take us to Valhalla.
I guess.
They got to do the damage to kill us first. That's
Yes.
rotten.
Yeah, it's kind of, Well, I mean, they're good at their job.
All right.
Apparently. All right, well...
We're getting close to our second magic stone.
Yes, we are.
We still have Valkyrie on board.
We're gonna go 1, 2. So I'm gonna go 1, 2 over here,
It's a lap slap.
and
Do you want some of these crackers?
no, not right now. And then I'm going to roll to try to knock that. This is my third action. This is 2
I
moves.
can't help it. I didn't eat lunch. This is my lunch.
Yeah, go ahead. 1. So that knocks us out. That knocks
her out of the boat.
Knocks her out of the boat, yeah. So we'll put her back here in the fog. So there you have that. I'm curious.
I feel like we're one card short.
Curious here. Hold zone. Resources are held here if there are resource markers in the hold with a Drakkar action in the zone. Okay, so you can have your Viking taken, so that it takes an action to put that into my backpack, so I'm not going to do it. All right.
All right. Ship is moving.
Let's go one in. Yeah, there you go.
And then
she comes to a random area.
But see, there's not actually going to be enough cards, so I think we're one card short of us each taking 4 actions.
Oh, that's because in this scenario, we took the Calm Seas card out, which is a nothing card, and we took the Drakkar card out, which only moves this. So it made the deck a little bit more difficult.
Okay, gotcha.
Go ahead. Roll that.
In?
Roll that. You gotta put Hella out.
I'm not rolling it. You roll it. You did the deed.
4. Pink. Nothing happens.
She's out there tearing at our sails.
I know, right?
All right.
That was Helga.
Okay.
She likes Kuba. You want me to have him go first before she
Sure.
puts him to sleep again? I mean, she's not going to, but she could. Are we good the way we're moving? I think so, yeah?
We are for a moment, yes.
I think I'm going to go 1.
You going to attack with a single dice? No. Oh, no. Oh,
I was going to change the sail so we
can't
can maybe
change it
go
with
1,
her
2.
there, can you?
No, I can't. You're right. But I might as well go and attack, right? 2 and hit.
I could have done it.
Yeah, let's let you do it. It's better for you to do it with 2 dice instead of.
I could have done it.
And you can go twice. You're gonna do.
Sure.
Werewolf.
Yeah.
That's 1, and you get two throws, if you need it. Oof.
Jeez Louise. Should I re-roll one, or should I just go for a second?
I would just re-roll.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know. It's up to you.
It's all right. Well,
It's
I
not
can put
efficient.
the sail out if.
Huh?
I can put the sail out if I hit her.
Truth.
All right. Get rid of our token.
Okay.
Come on now. What is the percent chance of? There's a hit.
Knock her out. So let's put her on land.
That seems rough.
No, let's put her down here because we can sail away from her at that point.
Okay. And then my last one, I can double the sail, but that could be good or bad.
That's right.
But if Astrid goes next, that'll be okay. Maybe. All right, here we go. We're going to leave these guys in the dust. Kind of.
So we're going to go 1, 2. Yeah.
So do those actually take up spots in our hold?
I think so, but
Sucks. Okay, and then she goes 2. What does that mean? She goes 1, 2?
no. I think, let's see.
She just jumps back in the
If
ship.
she is not on the Drakkar, place her in a random zone. So roll it.
Oh, I hate this woman. I'm just kidding.
I think you're supposed to.
6. And then
Back here messing with our rudder again.
on her second action, she's going to jump up to area 2.
Area 2.
Right?
Yep. Because you can put her here. And then you can hit her hit her with Astrid. Or I can come out and hit her with...
Okay. All right. Well, we did get our thing, so that's good.
Yep.
Now we just got to get over there. So far we haven't done too badly, but I keep missing with 2 dice. It's only 30%. All right. Well, Astrid's
Derek says we should be wearing Viking helmets.
with or without horns.
That is the question.
All right. Astrid slapped her and kicked her right off the freaking. Get off my shit. And that was number 1. Number 2, I'm going to flip one of these.
Okay. The Njord Wind.
At the next activation of the Drakkar, ignore the settings for sail and tiller. Move the compass by as many spaces as you want in the direction of the red arrow. What?
But you have to take an action to play that card for it to be in effect.
But as many spaces as I want.
Yes. In the direction of the arrow.
So we have to follow the arrow as we go?
Yes, as we go. Because the wind is pushing us.
Jeez, let's do it.
All right, third action?
Third
Play it.
action. I'm going to play
just
it.
put it out there. Go ahead.
Ignore the settings for the sail until... So do I just do that first, or do I do this?
No, you do that.
Huh?
You do that.
I do
because
this.
that's going to be the Jakar activation.
Okay.
So that activates, so move it as far as you want in the direction of north.
So we got to pick one of these two. Which one do we want? This one?
The one further away from
This
the boat.
one?
Yeah.
Oh, why'd you do that?
And
That's as far as I can go because I'm
Now
going
we're
to
in
run
the
into
fog.
something. We're in the fog too?
Yep.
Oh, see? I shouldn't have listened to you.
Oh, well.
Cover that sucker up. We don't want to see.
Yep.
All right. And then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yep. And we have exhausted. So now that gets reshuffled. We move that over. And we continue.
All right. Well, that was my second and third die. That was my turn. So now it's the blue guy's turn. Cuba Libre. You better turn this ship around, buddy.
Cuba! All right. Cuba is going to...
We timed that perfectly.
Which way?
60 degrees around. 90, 130 degrees.
This way?
They're not far enough yet. 130 degrees.
There?
Sure.
Okay.
Where does that put us?
I have no idea, bro.
All right,
We're in the
perfect.
fog.
All right, good.
Okay, so that's one action. Let's see. There's a Valkyrie out there. So, and it's not going to get me anything. So I'll go here and flip. Caw. Move the Jakar up to 2 spaces towards the Blue Raven. But I don't have any more actions left. So that's it for me.
Okay, here we go.
Now everybody comes back up.
Bam.
All right, let's see how we did.
You ran right into a Valkyrie.
Okay, so 1, 2.
What? You might have to do this because you might actually change the compass.
Oh,
setting
you're
by
right. So
lifting
1,
it.
2. There you go. By lifting it, you're
So, but
correct.
this one wouldn't land on the ship. We could float past.
I don't think so.
Okay.
This goes back over here.
All right. Well, roll this dice, or me. Yeah, you roll that dice.
Oh, dang.
She's coming back.
6.
And then she's
And
gonna
then
move
she goes to...
You can move her to 5 if you want, unless you're gonna pick stuff up. Because you could get her out of there, or slap her with it, or put her on 2 and I'll attack her. Oh yeah, not 2. Yeah, that one. 4. Okay.
All right, that's that.
I like the fog. We need something that covers that thing completely, so there's no chance of. Is that perfect split?
Yes.
Oh, that's bad. We need to go that way.
Yes, we do. Well, don't forget the tiller, because, for example, if we choose...
Yeah, but if you turn the tiller,
If you
you got to
choose to-
keep driving in a circle until you turn it back.
until you come back. So if we go here, we'll actually go here instead.
I understand that.
Yeah.
I know. I would rather turn the compass than the tiller, though. I think. All right.
Let's see here. Probably one of Sam's game toppers. It is, actually. This is...
Not Sam's game topper. Come on now. Well, technically, you
It's
own
the
it.
channel's game topper, yes.
No, I don't mean that. I mean somebody else did the artwork.
That's true. Yes, that is correct.
Sam did not do the artwork.
No, I did not.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to go with Erwolf first. I'm going to slap that friendly Hella.
She just wants to come say hi.
She just keeps saying hi, too.
That's one hit.
That's one hit.
You could
I can't
reroll.
spend anything. We don't have anything.
Oh, no.
So
Oh, that does knock her off.
this puts her in the water, puts her in the fog.
Oh, you want?
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Oh, we're going to move 2 on this turn.
Yep.
Oh, yikes. Can I just add 2 of these then?
Yeah.
Or should I come out of there? I don't know if we need to slow down or...
Coming out is not a big.
I'm going to
deal.
come out and then put 1 out.
Okay. All right. So that was that.
Mm-hmm.
Did Kuba already go? Yeah, I thought Kuba already went. Did he?
No, you just reset us.
Okay, that's true.
That was a
So
reset.
you got
We just started over.
flip a card.
Yep. Okay, so we are moving 2.
So we're gonna choose the fog, right? 1, 2.
Yeah, there you go. Right off the.
Right through the fog.
Oh, right out.
And then she's
back.
5. Nothing happens.
Goodness gracious. All right, we got it. We're gonna shoot right off the map here.
No, we are not.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. I am gonna have Kuba go,
Okay.
and so he's gonna come here to the lookout, and we're going to manipulate this guy.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go like that. And what happens if we move? Nope. This way.
Yeah, that way.
1. We don't have to keep. No, I don't like that. What if we keep it like this? That's the way it was, right? Or was it the other way?
It was facing, but
It was facing. All right, so that's the way it was. Let's wait for it to settle down. And then if we go around, like so. 1 and 2.
we're not
That'll
going
allow
to
us
be
to go
controlling
this way.
anymore. Yeah, we need to make sure we're pulling though. Spin him. Let's see if it interacts at all. Spin him right here and see if it interacts at all.
Here?
No, on the last one.
Okay. Let's do this.
So we just got to be careful when because he's going to pull us. Or he's going to push that needle further.
So if we keep it this
Yeah,
way,
keep it that way.
we can choose to go here, and then from there we'll probably go straight, right?
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. That was 1.
That was.
Oh, wait.
No, that was 2.
That was 2.
3 will just be to add another one of these.
Okay. Here we go. Bunch of silly. Ooh wee.
Wow. Okay, so we
moving
move
2. We're going to
2.
the fog.
So 1, and it's
Did it work?
split
Yep.
here.
Still dragging us. Okay.
And then 3 Valkyrie. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Can they go on the?
2.
Can they go on the land?
Yes, they can.
Okay. Oh, leave Balder alone. Poor Balder.
I know, right?
Okay. Well, now we got to turn this ship around. And that thing's she's still on the freaking boat. Okay, so we're gonna go with Astrid.
Well, if you want, I can try to knock her off the boat.
No, we're gonna go with Astrid.
Okay.
She's gonna go. Actually, I'm gonna flip another one of these.
Okay.
1, make another Viking take a turn. 2, 3.
Cool.
I'm gonna do that.
All right. That'll have us going here.
Yep. And hopefully there.
And hopefully there, yeah. That was 3?
Oh wait, maybe he'll drag. If we go there, he's gonna drag us back. Ah, that ain't gonna work. I'm gonna have to go here and try to make this guy not be so rotten. Come on, give me the tail. Give me the tail.
That's choosing. That's
I
choosing
know.
one or the other.
If we choose one or the other, we could pick. Oh, we can't even pick it up.
No.
So if he's pushing, yeah, that's all right. We might actually try to go that way. Okay. That was my 3.
Flip
then.
the card.
See if I fail.
Win.
Oh no! Oh,
5.
1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what you said, right?
Well, it would actually be here, I think.
Oh,
Because it's the ones that are just.
Yeah,
no,
move.
no, you don't move it. Like it's facing this direction, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
gotcha. It was
So
kind
you
of
just face this
offset.
direction.
Which, thank goodness, didn't hurt us.
Yep.
We got a win and a ship.
2.
So
One.
1,
Oh, is that splitting?
It's splitting, but it's
Okay.
ugly.
Yeah, super ugly. Dang. All right.
Boy,
right.
we're drunk. We're gonna get that.
All right,
ship
Helga's
moving.
gonna try to do something
That's
with
probably
Hella
because
here.
she might be pushing. I'm curious.
Yeah.
Yep, she is pushing.
All right. First action for. Oh, geez, Louise. Second action. All right. Well, she's off the boat. And third action is going to be to draw one of these and put it onto my. That way we
Okay.
have room for.
So now what happens when our ship floats
Oh,
off the
crap.
ship? Off the.
Oh, Snapdragon! Why did I do that?
I don't know.
Why did I do that? I forgot we were sailing off. Well, basically, we're just going to take a damage.
Okay.
And we're not going to move.
We're not gonna take 2 damage. Just
No, just one. Doesn't matter.
All right, we'll take a damage.
Yep. Roll.
Oh, does one of the areas get damaged?
Yep.
Does that mean we can't use it?
Until we use one of these to fix it.
Oh
correct.
my goodness. You just destroyed our ship, dude.
No, I didn't. Just the rudder.
Why?
And it's a sailboat, so it's okay.
These things are all okay. It's not a. That doesn't work that way. Okay.
Is this planned for release next year? I believe it's a 2025 game. Yes. You have to go check the Kickstarter.
Yeah, check the Kickstarter.
It is currently live. I think it's going to continue to be live until I want to say Monday, but I'm not absolutely sure about the date there. It's in an email that they gave me, but I can't remember it. I apologize.
It's an action to use one of these cards, huh?
It is on Zone 2.
What about to use this? Is that an action?
Negative.
Because I could technically.
This is why Sam isn't a real Viking captain. Covering the compass with a fog token. He loves that. Good games for you. Yep.
I'm gonna spend my 2
Uh-huh.
to do this, and then it gets destroyed from the game.
Yep.
But we get to move our ship 1 space.
In any direction of our
Any
choice.
direction we
there
want.
we go. Bada bing, bada boom. All right,
And
so collect 3 magic stones. As soon as the 3rd magic stone is collected, follow phase 2 instructions before.
Okay.
Place the Baldur token on the corresponding icon on the board, right next to the wind. You can move Baldur by discarding 1 clan spirit marker. It is not considered an action. Baldur, like the Vikings, can only move on land spaces, and other figures aside from the compass cannot move into his space. Add the following rules for Hela's activation. So, Hela moves to Baldur's zone if she is already on board the Drakkar. So she's not, so she doesn't do that when she's activated. If Hela is in Baldur's zone with other awake Vikings, she puts one of them to sleep. If Hela is in Baldur's zone without other awake Vikings, she takes back Baldur and you lose the game.
Wait, what?
You heard me? So now we're in the position where we need to go get Baldur, have him on board, have Hela not on board, have none of us be asleep, and we have to be on one of the edge spaces.
Holy moly. I still don't understand what she's going to do when she activates, but we'll find out when she activates. So-
Well, she will... Okay, so she will move to Baldur's zone if she's already on board the Drakkar.
Okay.
So if she... The
But
first
we're
thing
talking
she'll
about
do...
her zone on the Drakkar, not her zone on the map. His zone on the map. I would assume that's when he's on the Drakkar.
Yes, that is true. So she's just going to move here then.
Yes, until he gets on the ship.
Until he gets on
and then
ship
she's
and then
trying
she's
to get
gonna-
him off the ship.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. All right. Because if she can just jump over there and get him out of the map, then we're screwed.
Yep,
All
that's
right.
true.
Well, my first action, I'm going to move this and try to get around that mountain without getting smashed.
Liam says, "Dang, this time of year my wallet is a lot lighter than it normally is."
All right, my second action. I think I'm gonna add another one. Oh, I had to spend both of those to use my thing.
And then you're just
But
gonna
then
put
my
one back.
second action, I can put one back. Should I come out or just stay there?
I think stay there.
No, third action, I'm just gonna put another one then.
Okay.
Okay,
Flip a card.
that was Astrid. Okay, so the ship is going to go 1. Gosh dang it.
Wait. Yeah,
2,
there we go.
it's split, I know,
Yeah,
but
okay.
gotta spin that thing around, and then she's coming back
5.
to the hold. All right, well, we still gotta spin this ship around. Gotta go that way.
All right. I'll go with Kuba next then, because he's already there. And we are not within 2, so we can't change the wind.
Oh.
We have to be within 2 of her, so we can't change the wind. What do you think? Do you think this one or that one's going to affect us the best?
I don't know.
1-2 is going to get us there.
That guy should be able to push us. That's what I would hope.
All right, so
But the wind's pushing us too.
We're
which
choosing
sucks.
this.
Yeah.
So 1, 2. That pushes us
yeah.
in the right direction, right?
Mm-hmm. I think I would legitimately leave it to where, because if that's a push, then it should push us here next.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's good. So that's my first action.
We can move Balder on land though too, so we can go pick him up over here.
We can by discarding a clan spirit.
That's one of those things.
Yep.
Okay, we don't need to just yet.
Right. All right. So let me just go ahead and use my other 2 actions to load us up then.
Okay. I like it. All right, here we go. The ship is moving. 1.
Oh,
What the hell? Why is it? Is it just that weak or what? I was thinking that. I don't know why where is she pushing that hard? The wind.
I think the wind's probably pushing that hard.
Good heavens! We have a card that moves us 2 spaces to green, right?
Yes.
No, but I need to get what's her face
No, it's
back
right here.
out.
Oh,
That
that's
one
blue.
moves to blue. We don't want to go to blue. Okay. I don't know
Viking.
why it's so. I think it's just proximity. Ugh. That's not great.
All the Valkyries are like, he's over here.
I think we're gonna have to drop the sail. So we have a little bit more fine tuning here.
More, yeah, that could be.
But this is bad.
It's not bad. It's
What, you
another
want all
opportunity.
3 of us there hanging out?
Yeah. Let's have fun. Let's see. Okay, so that was Kuba, right? Mm-hmm. And that was the end of his turn? Mm-hmm. So now it's either Helga or Urwolf. I think I'll do Helga and try to get her off the boat.
If you do, then we're gonna run into the wall. We're gonna run off the.
Well, then we'll go 1, 2, and 3.
Okay. Not sure that's gonna save us. All right. Well, we're moving the ship
Well,
right off the board.
at least we didn't take another damage.
She gets to move.
Let's put her here, and you can smack her in the face.
Yeah, if I can spin the boat around. Okay. Yep. All right, let's smack her in the face first. We cannot.
Yes.
We cannot drive our ship, guys. Just, it's because we're trying to drive it, but.
Well, we're trying to drive it and fight at the same time. That's the thing. That's
Okay.
the problem.
So now, I got to go here, and I got to turn this darn boat around. But this guy, ugh. I need both of these to stop spinning.
It's going to be split.
I don't want it split that way. I want it split on these other 2. I want them both kind of pushing this way if I can.
Yep.
Okay. That was his turn.
Okay.
We're all, look at us, all three of us are just like,
I know, we're
fighting
like,
over
no, this way, no!
Give me the wheel.
Look over there!
Valkyries, 1, 2, 3. Look at them, just a horde.
Yeah.
Horde of
They're actually
nasties.
in formation.
Yep.
So that was Urwolf, right?
Yep.
So we're all back on now.
We're all back on now. Now you need to put the sail back up.
Are you sure?
So we can go fast.
All right, Helga will do that.
I don't know. If you do that, then technically what's-his-face should be able to walk onto our ship. Although we might run into something.
Well, what we can do is I'll spend, for one action, I'll spend one of our things and have him move here. Crap. And then second action will be to put our battle sails back on. And third action will be to put a clan spirit.
It's the beginning of the end, people.
All right, so which way are we here?
Yep.
1.
Look at how quickly they lose power.
Hold on, let me see. Oh,
Yeah?
What happened? I'm just curious. We'll stick with that, but I'm just curious. If we move here, what happens? Wow, it's so strong.
Yeah, that middle one. This wind is really freaking strong. We need to turn her around.
All right, so we went
Really
here.
strong.
So we went 1
Yep, now we're going to run into the mountain.
and 2.
Wait, no.
We just go back?
That might just put us back.
No,
it is just
isn't.
going to put
No,
us...
No, it's not. That's definitely pointing to the bog. So we take damage there.
Holy macaroni, that wind is super strong. And we got to be within 3?
2.
I mean 2, that's what I meant
Yeah.
actually. Wow. That
All
was
right.
her?
Yep, that was Helga. So, yeah, we shouldn't have moved this. That's my bad. I gotta go blow my nose.
Oh,
You do your turn.
okay.
I'll be right back.
Goodness gracious. Oh, and what's her face got to get back on the ship. Man, the freaking wind, that center one is super strong. Dang it. We got to go this way. We need the rudder. But to get the rudder, I got to have one of these, which I don't have. 2 spaces towards blue. 2 spaces towards green. That's what I'm going to do. All right, I'm going to use Astrid. She's going to take 2 of these. He should be here, but that's okay. 2 of those to use this card to move 2 spaces towards the green raven, which is going to be 1, 2. I got it.
You got it?
Let me see. I used Astrid's special to use that, move 2 spots towards the green raven.
Sweet.
So she hasn't done an action yet. So for her first action, she's going to spend one of those to get him on the
On
ship.
board.
Where does that put him? Or we just roll?
I would imagine we just roll, yeah?
Okay, well that's bad. Guess what I just rolled?
Jeez.
Okay, now if she activates in there, he dies, right?
Yes. That is bad. Let me see. You can move Boulder. It is not considered an action. Boulder, like the Vikings, can move on last space. Oh, no. He just goes into 2. We don't have to randomly put him out there. He moves like the Vikings do. So he's in 2. He's not...
And then what does it say if she activates?
If she activates, she will move to Baldur's zone if she's already on board the Drakkar.
Yep.
If Hela is in Baldur's zone with other Wake Vikings, she puts one of them to sleep.
Okay.
So I don't know if that means we have to randomly determine which one she puts to sleep.
No, I think we could pick, but I'm
Okay.
just saying I'm moving out. So for 1, I moved him onto the ship. For 2, I'm moving here to
Okay.
protect him.
Yep.
And for 3, I think I'll just put a thing out, I guess.
Yeah. All right.
Now it's Astrid's turn.
That was Astrid's turn. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and now we just have to get to the. Oh no!
All right. So here's our 1, 2 into the fog, and we're being pulled towards the center of the world.
Yep.
So we know we need to turn the wind now. And then she activates twice, so she would come here
and put
her
Astrid
to
to
sleep.
sleep. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man!
If we're not protecting him, she takes off with him.
All right.
Well,
so
we got to get her off the ship too.
Kuba.
Huh? No, not Kuba. Somebody
that
that can go punch her.
Urwolf.
Oh. Oh yeah, because I got to switch. Can you switch push any direction you want?
What's that?
So I can turn this
Yes, you may.
like that, and I'm not paying attention to the dial, and then I'm going to step out.
And
And
that's 1,
slap.
2, and slap. Hopefully.
Come on, I need a critical.
Yes!
Okay, that was his turn.
So.
And then, oh yeah, please don't change the wind. Did I do good?
Yes.
1,
2.
2.
Almost there. Stay on target.
1, 2.
You're too close. Loosen up.
1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, Kuba's turn.
All right, Kuba. Come on, Kuba. All right, we're going to just leave everything the way it is. We're going to move out here. And we'll spend an action and this. So that's 2 to wake her up. And we'll just put this back for my third action because I don't think we need to do anything else.
Okay.
And flip it. Flip it. Bam. Bam. We are off.
1,
Bam.
2.
Yes.
2.
Victory.
We are so good.
I don't know about all that.
That's a fun little game.
We had a little bit too much mead there in the middle of the game. When we was over here.
We didn't get to fix our shit. Yeah, we were literally at this.
Well, we're headed to port.
And then that
we're headed to
wind
port.
was crazy.
Yes, this
As
is
soon
such
as
a
you
strong.
get past the edge, like she's pushing.
Once you get out of range of the Ravens, it's like she completely takes over.
Yeah, they basically have like a 2 range. Yeah, they basically have like a 2 range.
Wow.
Barely, I mean, if he's all by himself, a 3 range.
Mm-hmm.
But with this in the middle, no chance.
Doug says, just like the Vikings of yore, hold my sword, I need to blow my nose.
Yeah, that's right.
That's exactly it.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, that is that. This was one of, I believe, let's see, the prototype rulebook that I have, there are 5 scenarios, with the 5th one being Ragnarok, which is a standalone scenario, which basically means that you're fighting Loki. And so basically you have to hit Loki 3 times with a critical hit, but every time you hit him, he turns into one of the other monsters, and you have to defeat them too. So it's like you're getting a little bit of everything in Ragnaroks.
But you also get difficulty levels.
You
Easy,
do.
normal, difficult, heroic.
Yes, you do have different difficulty levels. But scenario 1, you're hunting the Kraken. Scenario 2, I printed these out weirdly, so they are in a weird
Scenario
order.
2, you're doing something.
Yeah, scenario 2, you're actually, this is scenario 2, the hunt, the search for Baldur. Scenario 3 is Svartalheimer, so you're going against Fenrir.
Dwarves?
You're going against Fenrir, and I think that is the 4th one is you're the poison of Jormungandr. So it's Asgard. So you are fighting Jormungandr. But then they also have a 5th one.
Where's these other minis and stuff? Are these things?
They are in the box. They're not actual miniatures, but it's the same kind of stuff that you already have out here. Like the Frost Giants is the one that they just unlocked.
Nice.
And the Frost Giants are going to put all of these guys out there everywhere. So here's Loki. Let's go ahead and put it on the second. So let's see. No, it's okay. And then you have the Jormungandr.
Oh, check that out.
Have Jormungandr out there with all.
Do they actually go on the map?
Yeah, they will actually go on the map.
Take up space.
But these things will actually possibly come up here. The Kraken will put, the tentacles will come up on the different zones, and it'll actually hold you in place.
Somebody chased the world serpent. No, not today.
Yeah, not today. And there's Fenrir.
Nice.
So it's pretty neat.
That's pretty cool.
Here are the different.
That's a fun little game.
Yeah, here are the different boards. They're double-sided as well.
This one's got 2 big islands in it.
Yeah. This is the Frost Giants board.
Yeah.
Here. This is Asgard. Here. That is where you fight Surtur. So Surtur is also another one. They may not have unlocked that one yet, but you can actually fight Surtur out here, I believe.
I don't even know how you get across the lava with your poor little ship.
I have no idea. But here's your Frost Giants board.
That's
Kraken,
cool.
Jormungandr. Here's the 5th guy that they have in the prototype, Rohar.
Rohar.
So you can spend 1 to have +1 move action.
He looks like a silly Viking.
Yep, it looks like Floki. But that is that. You can go.
Is the boat going to be cardboard or?
Well, one of the cool things about the boat is that you put it
Plastic
together and it fits back in the box, and it actually acts as a component tray in the box. So things will stay together.
I want it to be dual layered.
Dual.
Miniature.
These would be good for being dual layered.
Dual layered miniature.
Yes.
I don't think you need these miniature or dual layered.
Maybe not. Maybe not. But let me.
Yeah, and depending on the
go check out
components and stuff, that's actually quite fun.
Yeah,
it's quite fun.
It's a fun thing.
Like if
looks like we have 6 days to go on the Kickstarter. So there's that. Let me go back to one here. They have not yet funded, but they're only $900 away from funding with 6 days to go. So if you guys go back it, that'll help them. But again, I'm not telling you to go back it. I'm just saying that they have not yet funded. So if this interests you, go take a look, see what you think. But you can go check that out. They've got 6 days left to go. So today is Friday, so it's going to end next Thursday. Next Thursday, the 19th. So go check them out.
I'm checking them out.
See what you think. But that is that.
That's pretty cool.
We're going to get on out of here.
Fun.
Thanks for joining us. We have been playing Viking Route. Go check them out on Kickstarter. We'll see you guys and gals on the flip side. Take care.
We'll see you later. Boom. Yeah. What's up, buddy? Did you get shots or something?
They're just
Yes.
oral.
Huh?
Board and tell us so that we can
Oh.
board him.
Yeah.
Just needs one in here.
We have